The pumpkins held a meeting then. Some were very apprehensive and afraid. Could this really happen to us? What could be the meaning is what they were saying. This is home, it's all we've ever known. Then one bold, outspoken pumpkin spoke. He said, I don't need eyes to see. Sounds like a lie to me. I like it just fine here in John's garden. And remember that candle shines only the briefest time in a jack-o'-lantern's heart. There is much to ask and ponder in the pumpkin patch when imposing old October shows up at last. Then a pumpkin from the farther end, who had been silent up till then, over the commotion said, what would you rather have, my friends? A chance to shine or die here on the vine? A better way seems very clear to me. You will have eyes to see, and for that night you'll be a bright lamp burning in the darkness. Maybe that candle shines only the briefest time in a jack-o'-lantern's heart. Oh, but one goblin's smile can make it all well worthwhile. You know, you might even see the starlight. And knowing that time is brief makes it that much more sweet when you have a jack-o'-lantern's heart. La 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 la. Sorry for the loud piano bench scrape there. Thank you for telling me what instrument I'm supposed to be playing, my daughter.
You're good. You have a whole 30 seconds again.
30 seconds to go before
30
we're supposed to
seconds.
welcome everybody.
You know, it's just so hard being multi-talented. You know, 2 instruments, keeping them straight.
Two whole instruments.
2 whole instruments.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Northern Colorado Center for Spiritual Living. I'm Laura, this is Julia. The song we just did was by Peter Mayer. Some of you probably know Holy Now, which is one of his songs. He also wrote the pumpkin song we just did called John's Garden. Now we'd like to ask you to join us. Stand up, if you will. Join us in singing our opening song. My soul is welcome here. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. Oh, my soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just what I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just what I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just what I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just what I'm supposed to be. Oh, my soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. My soul is welcome here. My soul is welcome here. My soul. My soul is welcome here. My soul is welcome here. My soul is welcome. My soul is welcome here. My soul is welcome here. My soul. My soul is welcome here. My soul is welcome here.
Ladies and gentlemen, Laura Evans and Julia Taylor, the mother-daughter duo. Welcome to Center's Spiritual Living, Northern Colorado. I am Joni McMenamin. I am your guest practitioner today from Mile High Church in Lakewood, Colorado. My pronouns are she and her. We're so glad you've decided to join us today. We welcome all lifestyles and beliefs. No matter who you are welcome here. I want to acknowledge that this service is being held on the traditional and ancestral homelands of the Arapaho, Ute, and Cheyenne peoples. We recognize that this land is rightfully theirs, and we offer our respect and gratitude for their continuing kinship with this place. Our spiritual philosophy, Science of Mind, is inclusive of all spiritual traditions. We believe that at the heart of every faith lies a shared message that we are all one. Christine Roth is our prayer partner today. She will also be available after service for one-on-one prayer along with myself. Let's say our mission and vision together. Our mission: we are an inclusive community inspiring personal growth, spiritual practice, and a positive way of life. And our vision: to support humanity's spiritual growth, creating a world that works for us all. Wouldn't you know it? All righty. And now we segue into the kids' song. We got kiddos today? Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
God is everything there is, so I am part of God. I know there's lots of good for me and everybody else. I'm thankful and grateful for everything we have. So I let go of this prayer, and so it is.
Right on, kids, right on. And now the announcements. A percentage of money we bring in each month goes to support a local nonprofit. This month's outreach is Crossroads Safe House. Lori Kempter, Executive Director of Crossroads Safe House, is here with us today. I'm going to invite her up to say a few words about the wonderful work they are doing in the community. Ladies and gentlemen, Lori Kempter.
Thank you. I was going to try and yell. Thank you so much for having me. October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month, and so this is extra special to be here. As you may know, Crossroads has been a pillar in your community for the last 44 years. We provide safe housing, advocacy, emergency support, and youth prevention work. I pride myself in that Crossroads has always been innovative in ensuring that we meet survivors where they are, that they have many ways to access us and receive the services that they may need. I'm excited to share that we're continuing that innovation into the next year. We have some really exciting community collaboration work that is happening. Unfortunately, in our community, domestic violence, the severity of domestic violence has really increased since COVID, and we really have to, as a community, wrap our arms around survivors to make sure that they're safe and that they know that they are heard, they are seen, they are valued, and they are supported. And so I appreciate every opportunity I have to come and share that. There are brochures outside on the table if you want to grab one. I would invite any of you to, you can contact me either through those brochures or on our website. I would invite you to come and take a tour of our safe house and learn about some of the really great stuff that we're doing in the next year to support survivors. So thank you so much for having me.
To share a little bit more about the wonderful work your organization is doing in our community. Thank you. So I'm up here now, surprise, surprise. I'm going to talk about a couple of our announcements here, a couple of events that I want to highlight, one of which is Blessing Our Country. So Reverend Sherry and Lonnie Hickman, our practitioner, they have been offering this for a while now, and it's leading up to our election, but I have a feeling that we might do it beyond. It's really up to them, but I have a feeling because it's an opportunity to come together for prayer, for conversation, for meditation, during a time that may be stirring up some fears, some apprehension, some anxiety. Just know that this is available for you, and so coming this Thursday from 6:30 to 7:30, it's here in Fort Collins. You can register and check out more details on our website. And then this class, Spirituality and Abundance, Sherry and Lonnie are also teaching this class. This is a class all about creating more abundance in your life. And really what this series is, because it's a series designed to teach you our basic principles. So if you are new to our teaching, or maybe you've been around for a while and you want to just get a refresher on our spiritual principles, these classes are available for you. So this one is all about spirituality and abundance and how to experience more abundance in your life. And who wouldn't want more abundance? Yes? Are you all, excited about that? Okay. So that's happening next Saturday on the 19th from 10 to 12. So again, details are in our newsletter and on our website. All right, I'm going to turn it back over to Joni.
And with that, join us for our next Membership 101 class, Sunday, October 20th or the 27th from 3 to 4 p.m. Learn the core teachings and the fundamental spiritual practices of our center. Get your questions answered in an open and welcoming environment. And you've already discussed that financial empowerment class. This is a different one. Oh, this is a different one. See, you bring the new girl in, and what does she do? Financial Empowerment Workshop, November 16th from 10 to 1 p.m. Would you like to experience more financial empowerment in your life? Our board treasurer, Chuck Bloser, is teaching a wonderful class designed to help you experience more financial freedom and empowerment in your life. Trust me, you don't want to miss this class. Sign up now. And also, as a side note, if you'll join us after service tonight in the lobby for some refreshments and conversation, I'd like to get to know everybody. And also, please see our website or check out our newsletter for more information.
So now join us for our meditation song, All of These Things I Am.
After the ringing of the bowls.
Yes,
Yes, bowls.
bowls.
Correct.
There was something we were missing.
Sorry, y'all.
God is life, I am life. God is light, I am light. God is joy, I am joy. God is peace, I am peace. God is love. I am love. God is beautiful, I am beautiful. God is powerful, I am powerful. All of these things God is, I am. All of these things I am. God is life, I am life. God is light, I am light. God is joy, I am joy. God is peace, I am peace. God is love. is powerful. I am powerful. All of these things God is. I am. All of these things I am.
Would you please join me in an opening prayer? In knowing the fullness of the presence, here and now, just absorbing the beautiful energies here in this room, here in our hearts, fulfilling that which we know Spirit is and we are, all of us are, the dynamic individual, the persons we are, the community we are, as one, in one, and through one. It is all light, it is all love, it is all joy, it is the perfection of this moment now. I know and declare all is well. And in the empowerment, the fulfillment of that light, love, and joy within us all fulfills this room, fulfills this community, fulfills our nation, fulfills our world, fulfills the universe. For all is love and all is spirit, and we are all one. I am so grateful, so thankful in knowing this. Thank you. And as I release these words into the law, knowing the perfection of this moment is now, and so it is.
There is just one mind. That mind is God's mind. That mind is perfect. That mind is my mind now. There is just one life. That life is God's life. That life is perfect. That life is my life now, right now, right now. Infinite Spirit, ever flowing, ever within me, ever knowing, infinite wisdom, ever shows the way. There is just one love. That love is God's love. That love is perfect. That love flows through me now. There is just one light. That light is God's light. That light is perfect. That light shines through me now, right now, right now. Infinite Spirit, ever flowing, ever within me, ever knowing, infinite wisdom, ever shows the way. That song is God's song. That song is perfect. That song sings through me now, right now, right now, right now.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, Reverend Lea.
I feel like I got to do some special, I don't know. I can juggle, but I don't have anything to juggle with. So, but that was quite an announcement there. Intro. Thank you. Thank you, Joni. All right. Hi, everybody. Hello to those online. So glad I can't see you, but I know you're there, and I'm so glad you're with us this evening. So, this month's theme is Power to the People. And last week we talked about, or I talked about, this power of the divine that is within us. Yeah, this presence and this power that lives and breathes as us. And tonight I am talking about how we can actually use that power. Do you know that power in our life is creative? It's a creative power because the divine is creative. And because the divine lives and breathes as us, we therefore can use that power to create in our life. And so that's really what our personal power is our power to create. The universe has gifted us with that ability. It's gifted us that ability to create, so that creative energy is available to everyone. It's been there ever since we came into existence. It's a part of who we are. We are co-creators with Spirit. And you know, it's that divinity that is within us. It's the divinity within us that allows us to manifest in our life, to create. When we try to create solely as human beings, it doesn't quite work out in the same way. Now, it's not to say there's anything wrong with being human. You know, we're not broken. There's nothing wrong with who we are, but we are spiritual beings first. Yes? We are spiritual beings having a human experience. So our humanness is just this package, this meat suit. Sorry for the vegans and the vegetarians in the audience. It's a meat suit. Yeah? But the truth of who we are is that we are these beautiful spiritual beings. And so that is where we are creating from. And it completely changes what's possible for our lives when we create from the divinity that we are. So I'm going to go through some steps here. So the first step in manifesting and creating something in our life, we first have to envision. We have to become aware of what it is that we want, what it is that we desire, to become conscious of that. And to not hold back on this, yeah, to not hold back, to envision really what it is that we want. And so the process begins by identifying that. Getting really clear about what it is. Is it more fulfilling relationships? Is it more abundance, more money? Is it more peace in your life, more freedom, more joy? A better job, better health? What is that for you? Each of you, it's going to be something different. And so, and you know, it's not, I just want to say this, it's not about wanting something, nor is it about hoping for something. Because when we want something, the wanting keeps it out here, somewhere in the future. And the same with hoping. I want a better relationship. I want more money. I want more freedom. It's out here somewhere. I'm hoping that my life will be better one day. Now, hope is a very sweet energy. And it's not a bad thing. Hoping is a good place to be if we're in a place where we aren't feeling like anything is possible. If we move from that place to a place of, I'm hopeful that something will change in my life, that's a good thing. But ideally, hope and wanting is not where we want to hang out most of the time. Ideally, where we want to be is in that energy of knowing and declaring that what it is that we desire is right here, right now, that it is already done. So I invite you to take a moment to reflect on this. What is it in your life that you would like more of or less of? What would you like in your life right now to be experiencing? Not a want, not a hope, but you are willing to declare that it is happening right now. For some of you, perhaps life is pretty good. And maybe all you would like is a little bit more joy or a little bit more peace. For others of you, you might be facing some significant challenge in your life. And so perhaps what you desire is some transformation of that thing, that situation, or that challenge. Or perhaps you want some kind of healing in a particular way, focused in a particular area of your life. But the point is to allow yourself, to give yourself full permission to envision it, to imagine the fullness of it, and to feel the possibility of it. The feeling of it is really key. To feel it. Now, some of you are thinking of the things that you want, and you might be hearing a little voice that says, yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know if that's possible. I question whether or not I can actually achieve that thing or that thing can actually happen in my life. On some level, some of you may not believe that it's possible, or you may not feel like you deserve to even experience that. Some of you are hearing that go, no, that doesn't apply to me. Don't let that go just so quickly, because sometimes we think we deserve something, and on some level deep within us, we actually don't feel that we do. So it's good to just take a look. Check in with ourselves. When we have that little voice that shows up, when we are in a place of not believing or not feeling like we deserve something, you know that's the ego. You know that that's that ego part of us that wants to create separation between us and the divine. And so whenever we dream something or intend something, whenever we have this idea that we want to create something, particularly if it's something that feels kind of big. Any of you want to create something that feels kind of big? Okay, 3 people, come on now. Okay, good. So when we create something like that, the ego immediately comes up, those voices immediately come up and say, yeah, no, that's not possible. And so it's up to us whether we choose to buy into that story, or not. So we have the choice to listen to that voice and what it's telling us, or we can say, no, I'm not going to allow you to interfere in this dream that I have for my life. Ernest Holmes said this: we cannot recognize that it is while we are believing that it is not. If we say we can only experience a little good, then we shall experience a little good. Makes sense, yes? So Ernest Holmes talked about the nature of the universe and how the nature of the universe is to give and to give and to give and to give. It is its nature to give. But here's the thing. It can only give to us as much as we can take, as much as we can receive. It wants to keep giving to us, but it will only give as much as we can take. So, and no more than that. So we can declare and affirm and know that abundance is our truth. But if on some level we don't believe that that's going to happen, it can't come. We are not in that place of just receiving it. So we can declare it and know it, but if on some level we don't believe it, there is no vibrational match for it. It cannot come. The universe delivers to us that which is aligned, not things that are not aligned. So there has to be a vibrational match. There has to be something called a mental equivalent, which means that whatever our desire is, we also have to believe that it's possible. And there has to be a vibration and a frequency of that thing that we want out here. It has to also be in here. There has to be a resonance with that thing that we desire. The universe will match the predominant frequency and vibration that we are holding, that we are putting out to the world. You know, the job of the divine is to just say yes. To just say yes. And that energy is impersonal. You know, the divine is impersonal. It'll say yes whether we are focused on something grand or great, or whether we are focusing on something that is not so grand and great. The universe just says yes. You know, we are not rewarded when we do something good by God, nor are we punished when we do something good or bad. You know what I mean? That would be a Santa Claus God. We don't believe in a Santa Claus God. It's simply an energy. That's all it is. The divine is an energy, and it matches what we are putting out there. As I was writing my talk, this came to me, and it made me giggle a little bit. You know, the divine is probably the best DEI being that exists, diversity, equity, and inclusion. Yes, because the divine recognizes all beings as perfect, whole, and complete. The divine sees every single person as a beloved, as the truth of who they are, loves all exactly, unconditionally. And so that divine essence, that creator, conspires, wants us to have all that we desire and more. It conspires for our highest and our greatest good. But if we can only envision a little bit of good, a small amount of good, then that's what we will experience. Or if we can only focus on what we don't have, or what's missing in our life, or what's not working in our life, then that is what continues to get reflected back to us. The universe says, okay, I'll give you more of that. It's impersonal. Whatever it is that we are putting out, the universe just says, okay, I'll give you more of that. No problem. Michael Beckwith said, learn to become still and to take your attention away from what you don't want and all the emotional charge around it, and place your attention on what you wish to experience. So we have the power, everybody. We have the power to create the life that we desire. We have the power to create a new experience in our life. We have the power to create a new way of being in our life. if we can conceive it, if we can envision it, if we believe that it is possible, then it is possible. Believing is a really important part of this equation, because believing takes it from, this would be nice to have in my life, it'd be nice to have a little more abundance, to I affirm, declare, no. There's a conviction behind it when we believe that something is possible. You can feel the difference in the energy, yeah? There's a conviction there. And it's the energy behind it that brings to us that manifestation. So we can allow life to just happen. We can flow with the currents of life, allowing life to take us over here, and then life then takes us over here, and then back over here again. You know how life just kind of takes us. And really what that means is that we're approaching life in a more passive way, when we just allow life to carry us. Or we can approach life in a more active way. We can partner with Spirit in a co-creative way, declaring that whatever it is that we desire is ours right now, right here. Not at some point in the future, but right now. So the outward demonstration, what shows up out here, is a reflection of what's going on in here, of what's going on in our consciousness. Ernest Holmes, he talked about how life is a mirror, reflecting back to us what is going on in here. So if we believe that something is possible for our lives, and we are actively claiming and declaring and knowing consciously that it is possible, if we are knowing with absolute conviction that that good is ours, it cannot help but get reflected back to us. It cannot help but show up as a demonstration, as a manifestation in our life. And you know, when we focus on something that's not as positive, that also shows up for us. The example being, when we have somebody in our life, you know the person, who acts and behaves in ways that are not really aligned with our values. Maybe they're a little bit annoying or frustrating. I use that example because I'm sure that every single one of us can relate to that person. All of you are thinking the picture is in your mind right now, yeah? So when we see that person, we know how they're going to behave, right? Because they behave that same way every single time we have seen them. And we know that they're going to do that same thing, that annoying thing, they're going to do it again, and they're going to do it again and again, because they always have every interaction. So what happens? It's what we experience, isn't it? It's what we see, it's what we experience every time. I have a personal example of this. And I've shared this story before, and those of you that have heard it, just bear with me because I think it's pertinent to my talk today. Growing up, I was raised by my father. I adored my dad. He was my daddy. I adored him, and I called him daddy till the day he died when he was 84. When I was growing up, he never said, I love you. Never. Not one time did he say, I love you. When I moved away to college, we would talk on the phone, and I would come visit. And he would ask me, how's your cat? How's your car? What's the weather there in Los Angeles? My cat's fine. My car is fine. And we'd hang up, and same thing. No I love yous, no nothing. Now, granted, I wasn't saying it either, but I was just focused on the fact that he wasn't saying it. And then one day, I had this incredible insight that my dad was actually telling me he loved me by asking me how my cat was, how my car was, what the weather was. It was an incredibly beautiful insight for me. Because in that moment, I let go of my anger, I let go of my frustration, I let go of my judgment, I let go of all of my expectation about how my dad should be with me. And the moment I let go of that, and this is a true story, I never shared any of this with him, my dad started saying, "I love you." He started saying, "I love you." Every time we would end our phone conversation, every time I would see him in person, he would say, "I love you." And he did that for the next 10 years until he died. So, we actually have some say in the direction that our life goes. We actually have some say in how things show up for us. So we can be an active participant in the manifestation of our lives or not. It's up to us. Many of us grew up asking God for something in our life, beseeching God, begging God, "Give me this, please show me this." In our philosophy and science of mind, we don't pray to, we pray from. We pray from the divine because the divine is part of us. And we aren't saying, "God, give me this." We are telling God, we are telling Spirit, "This is mine now, right now." And the divine says, okay, it is yours because you are declaring it, because you are saying, "It is mine now." I want to share a little disclaimer. And I always do this when I give talks about manifestation because I think it's important. One of the things I want you to understand, and some of you know this, is that not every single thought, not every single belief creates the life that we are living. It is important to be aware of our thoughts. It's important to be aware of our beliefs. However, there are things that show up in our life that have absolutely nothing to do with our thoughts. We all, as souls, signed up for certain lessons in this life. And so therefore, these lessons keep showing up, regardless of our thoughts and our beliefs, because they're showing up to give us an opportunity to look at, what is this here to show me? What is this here to teach me? What do I need to be aware of in this situation? So when things show up in our life, it gives us an opportunity to be discerning and to ask the question, so is this thing in my life, is it a result of my consciousness? Let me just ponder that. Let me check in with myself. Or is this one of those life lessons? And it could be one or the other, but it's up to us to discern that. And so when we do that, it takes us out of that victim place, doesn't it? Where life is no longer, it's not about life is happening to me, but life is happening for me. And when we realize that, we can then be in gratitude for life. No matter what is in front of us, we can be in gratitude for it. So the first step in this manifestation, this thing called manifestation, is to decide what we want. And maybe just pick one thing, not 10 things, because it gets a little overwhelming when we're trying to manifest 10 things, but pick one thing, maybe a big one. What's the big one for you? And then we give ourselves permission. We give ourselves full permission to dream, to desire whatever it is. And then we begin to envision it, to imagine it, to feel it as though it's right here, right now, happening. The second step is really important, the most important one. The second step is unifying with Spirit, is unifying with the divine. And when the best time to do that is in the stillness, isn't it? When we get quiet, when we move into meditation time. Nature is good for that too. This step is important because the manifestation comes from our unification with that pure potentiality. The divine exists in that unified field of consciousness. And when we are in that meditative, still place, that's when we can connect with that unified field of consciousness, with that field of pure potentiality. Everything that we desire, everything that we want is in that field. And we are one with that field. We are connected to it. It's the divine. It's source. And it's a part of us. And you know when you've connected to that field of infinite consciousness, that divine emanation of spirit, you know because you feel kind of blissed out. You feel this energy within you, this kind of sparkly, vibratory kind of thing going on. And you also know you're in that space and you're connected to that energy because fears, anxieties, troubles, challenges, they all just fall away. You are just tapped in and tuned in and connected to spirit. You have merged with that divine force. And you feel it in your being. And so when you feel that, and some of you are like, I haven't felt that yet. Practice it. Go into your meditation time with the intention to feel that connection to spirit. Because that connection is what is going to manifest for you whatever it is that you desire. And then the next step is to give thanks for it. To be grateful for what is happening in your life. Even though it's not here yet, you are experiencing that gratitude as though it is. Joe Dispenza talked about how gratitude is the ultimate state of receivership. The ultimate state of receivership. Because when we are in gratitude, we can't help but draw things to us. It draws things to us by being in gratitude for what it is that we want. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you for the healing of my back. Thank you, Spirit, for healing my knee. Thank you, Spirit, for the peace that I feel in my entire being. Thank you, Spirit, for the financial abundance that is pouring into my life. Thank you, Spirit, for this beautiful new partner in my life. So we can give thanks for whatever it is. And when we give thanks for it, it's drawing it to us. So whatever it is that we are declaring with conviction and with truth and with great gratitude, we are giving power to. We are saying in that moment that God is working through us as us. We aren't some small being looking up, begging for something. We are standing in our own divine power. We are standing in our own divine power, declaring, knowing, claiming that what it is that we desire is right here and right now. The peace that we desire is already here. The financial abundance that we desire is already here. The joy that we desire is already here. It is already here in the mind and the heart of God. And so when we align with that frequency, with that unified field of consciousness, it can't help but come. It can't help but show up for us. I love what Jane Roberts said. She said, "You create your life through the inner power of your being, whose source is within you, and yet beyond the selves that you know. Use those creative abilities with understanding abandon. Honor yourselves and move through the godliness of your being." So when we are creating from that power that is within us. I'm looking out at y'all, and you're like, I'm not sure. I don't know, maybe. Are you with me? Yes. You should see what it looks like from up here. Some of you are like, oh. It's okay, I'm not offended. I love what I do, so it's all good. All right, so this week's spiritual practice. Do you all got that? You all were given a handout when you came in. I got to wake you up here. Okay, so you were given a handout. Those online should have a link, goes right to it. Okay, so we're going to go through this week's spiritual practice. Step number 1. The first step in creating a life you love is to decide what it is that you want. First step. What change do you want in your life? Give yourself permission to dream about what you desire to experience the most. Begin to envision what you desire. Number 2, the second step is aligning with that divine intelligence and unifying with it. This happens in the stillness. It happens in the meditation time. This is called the unified field of consciousness. It's the field known as the field of pure potentiality. It is the source of all creation, and it is a part of who you are. Third, give thanks. Give thanks for the manifestation of your greatest desires as though they are already here. Feel them as though they are here, right now. Feel gratitude for the manifestation of them. Gratitude is the ultimate state of receivership. Repeat often and have fun. So I want to close with an affirmation for all of us to say together. But before we do this, I want you to bring into your awareness, you've already been thinking about it, what's something that you want in your life? What's something that you want to manifest? So I want you to bring just one, just pick one. What would you like to experience, like really experience in your life? What would bring you so much joy and peace and excitement if you experience this thing? Does everybody have one? So just hold that in your awareness, and we're going to speak this affirmation out loud. I know that the power of the living Spirit exists at the center of my being. There is nothing in me that hinders the Spirit from manifesting itself through me in joy, happiness, and peace. I am free from any belief in lack or limitation. There is no doubt or uncertainty in my mind. That which I seek is seeking me. I know that I am drawing to me all that I desire and more. I know that everything in my experience is working together to bring this about. I am filled with a calm confidence and an expectancy of good. Thank you, Spirit, for the manifestation of my greatest desires. I open myself fully to receive with great gratitude. And so it is. All right. So, join me as we take this into, we just ground this in even more with a prayer. And so right here, in this moment, in this space, in this time, we are feeling the energy of that thing that we most desire in our life. We are feeling that vibration of it. As we ponder, as we reflect on this thing that we want, the thing that we desire, we are recognizing that we are one with that unending flow that is the divine, that is God. And that presence and that power, as we tune into it, as we experience that power, and at the same time we become aware of that thing that we desire, as we do that and as we feel gratitude for what is coming into our life, it cannot help but come. because we are aligned with that presence. And so I am knowing that each of us, as we go out into the week, that we are remembering that we are connected to Spirit now, always, and forever. That we are knowing and remembering that we can indeed manifest what it is that we desire in our life. And so right here, right now, we feel grateful, so grateful to know that the thing that we desire most is already in the mind and heart of God. It is already right here. And so we claim it, and we know it, and we declare it right here, right now. And with great gratitude for this manifestation and for this unfolding in our life, we release this. We let it go. We let go of any attachment to the manifestation of it. We just let it go. And we let God do God's perfect work through us and as us. And so with that, we simply say, and so it is.
I'll give my mother a moment to change instruments here. There's not a lot that we can say that Lea didn't just already say, but this is going to be our attempt. Did you ever think there might be another way to just feel better about today? Oh no, if you never want to have to turn and go away, you might feel better if you stay. Yeah, I bet you haven't heard a word I said, and yeah. If you've had enough of all you're trying, just give up the state of mind you're in. 'Cause if you wanna be somebody else, if you're tired of fighting battles with yourself, if you wanna be somebody else, change your mind. Hey, have you ever danced in the rain or thanked the sun just for shining, or the sea? Oh no, take it all in, the world's a show, and yeah, you look much better when you glow. Yeah, I hope you heard every word I said, yeah. If you've had enough of all you're trying, just give up the state of mind you're in. 'Cause if you wanna be somebody else, if you're tired of fighting battles with yourself, if you wanna be somebody else, change your mind. Change your mind. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Hey, what you say? We both go out and seize the day. 'Cause what's your hurry anyway? And yeah, I hope you heard every word I said, yeah. If you've had enough of all you're trying, just give up the state of mind you're in. 'Cause if you wanna be somebody else, if you're tired of fighting battles with yourself, if you wanna be somebody else, change your mind. Change your mind. Change your mind. change your mind. Ooh, yeah, just change your mind. Ooh, yeah, change your mind. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah.
Okay, I was going to make sure I didn't miss that cue. All righty. So, thank you for allowing me to be your guest practitioner today. Thank you, ladies. Amazing music. And many blessings, Reverend Lea. Thank you so much. If you receive some spiritual food today, we invite you to share your gifts with us, as we believe that when we give to that which feeds us spiritually, it returns to us multiplied. There are a number of ways that you can give, which are indicated on the screen. Thank you, everyone, for your generosity. If you would please place your gift over your heart and repeat after me. This gift is spirit in form, circulating and blessing all it touches. Freely I give and joyfully I receive.
I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for love. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith, I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for love. I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for love. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith, I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for love. I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for love. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith, I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for love. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for love.
Thank you. And with these gifts that we've received, we reciprocate and manifest infinitely, abundantly, and with the greatest joy of spirit. Thank you. If you are here for the first time, either in person or online, welcome to our spiritual family. After service, our prayer partners will be available for prayer on this side of the room, in front of the windows here. We also have prayer requests on the back table. If you are online and you would like to have a prayer, please visit our website at cslnoco.org and submit a prayer request. Thank you all for being here. Please stand if you're willing and able for our benediction and closing song, placing your hands over your heart. May we be at peace. May our hearts remain open. May we awaken to the light of our own true nature. May we be healed. May we be a source of healing for all beings. Love is who I am, love is who we are, and love is all there is.
your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Everybody get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Let us be reminded of who we've come to be. We are love, we are one big family. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, 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 yeah, yeah. Everybody get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Everybody get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Let us be reminded of who we've come to be. We are love, we are one big family. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, 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 yeah, yeah. Let us make a joyful sound. Here we stand on holy ground. Let us make a joyful sound. Here we stand on holy ground. Let us make a joyful sound. Hey, 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 hey. Everybody get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Everybody get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Let us be reminded of who we love to be. We are loved, we are one big family. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah.